Okay. So this is basically how we do the headband. I mean, all of these is really just looking at it and copying it. I mean, it's not really any new techniques. It's just kind of where you start. So on the headbands, most of the time with these types of headbands where they leave off early, besides the Daphnes, you start in the middle so you get that center. So we're gonna start with this center stone right here to get that straight in the middle. So just do this. Erica GoPro, take one. These guys are a little trickier to work with because you have to try and get it around. I just find these pretty tricky because these little petals, you might have to bend them to get the wire in. And my nails are dirty. They're going to be on the GoPro.
Same thing.
So I try to... Now I'm all nervous. I have stage fright. Okay, just weave it through here.
And is that the 26 gauge wire?
Yes. And just try to get it in there. As best you can. There we go. And you just want to find the center of the headband. So it looks about right. Let me, can always adjust this.
Okay.
Everybody's watching me. Did you want me to do the whole thing or just one half? And then I can just finish it up
Maybe
later
just
and
the-
give you the
yeah,
sample.
one half, that'd be fine.
Okay. Because, yeah, we'll be
I
sitting
mean,
here.
I'm sure the gist of it is the crystal pattern is always
It's-
going to be the same, and then it's just flipping that crystal.
Yep.
piece.
That's it. I mean, it's all the same. It's just the same.
It's a bummer you can't make the crystal pieces before, but it makes sense to do it as you're going.
What do you mean?
Like you make your little tri pieces of crystals separately, and then
Oh.
whip it around, you know, with all the pieces. But
If you
no, this makes
Can
better
figure
sense.
out how to do that. I don't
See
know.
why you can't. If you make tiny trios and at the bottom just curl the ends around so that it's not sharp. I don't see why you
Because it would
couldn't wire it
be
in.
trio,
I mean, you have to, like, try
trio, and then trios facing opposite. Right? Trio, trio, and then two trios facing, oh, they're right next to each other. So there'd be like little four
Yeah, little
branches
four
of
cluster.
trios.
And then at the end, just like,
And there's a random one here.
Honestly, it's pretty easy. For me, the hardest part are these little flowers. That's getting these on. For some reason, I struggle with these guys.
you know, if you like make the ends of it like, you know, just hook it in. And, you know, make those, I guess, make whatever you need as like a branch. And then, just as long as it's not stabbing anybody in the head.
I just think maybe around where this little flower.
Yeah.
I don't know. Might be worth a try.
And as far as like gluing in the other crystal that has to go at the end, I mean, could it happen beforehand?
It can happen beforehand. I think I forgot to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering.
I think it would be better to do before.
Yeah.
I was just
So-
wondering maybe there was a reason why. Yeah.
Nope. It was because I was an idiot when I was doing them.
I should have done this last night, Erica.
I did. Honestly, those fumes, like, I went to bed, I had a headache. I thought I was, like, so high. I'm like, oh my God. I'm, like, sitting there sniffing because I can't wear my glasses.
Are you doing this in your bedroom?
No, in my living room. In my living room that's equally as small as my bedroom with no ventilation, so.
She's in Harrison outside.
New Jersey. Yeah.
She shouldn't be too bad.
She is trucking in from Newark to Manhattan to here.
Oh wait.
You know what?
Wait.
Harrison,
Outside
New
of-
Jersey.
Yeah, Harrison, New Jersey.
Oh, I thought you meant Harrison and Westchester.
No.
Ah.
No.
Eek.
Harrison, New Jersey, and it's not fun, but you know what? It's free, so.
The train is free?
No, the apartment. My friend isn't charging me,
You're
so
spending all the money on train travel.
basically, yep. Time. That's where it all goes. Like, I quantify my time.
You'd be
Like,
making these on the train. That's what I'd be doing.
well, you can't because like it's like the subway train. Like you're not. Yeah, it's not like
the
the
PATH
nice
train.
cushy. Yeah, it's the PATH train. It's
Yeah.
not like the nice cushy train here.
Around here somewhere, and I sniff it.
But
This much shorter.
I'm standing most of the way. Luckily to Ellen's, it's only 20 minutes. Like I have, if it wasn't for my walk in the morning, it'd be a 20-minute commute.
Okay.
But we're actually moving to a bigger space in Midtown in the next couple weeks.
Oh, Ellen is?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna use. It's in Midtown. It's just like a bigger space we've outgrown. So in the next couple weeks, we're gonna be moving up there. So I'm kind of excited to be in a different, not in Battery Park City, but
Well, are you guys doing this now in her apartment?
yeah. Oh yeah, everything is done out of
You know
her
what I mean?
apartment.
It's like, so if that has to be 8.5,
But these are both 9.5 to start, or is this one?
no, this is 11.5,
Mm.
and this is
Okay.
9.5.
And then we do the next
You know? So then when you fold it down here. it
crystal
comes to
flower.
8.5, which is what it should be.
And see, I just kind of line it up. I put an
So I
extra
don't know,
crystal
it
there,
seems
but
like a
that's
big
it's gonna be
waste.
okay. An extra trio, but it'll be fine.
Maybe they should be
So the
9.
next one
Maybe they should be cut at 9.
Yeah, maybe
goes up,
super tight to get together, but.
and it goes right there. But yeah, before I send these crystals out to you, I'll have them all set. So, or these settings, I'll set them all, so you guys don't have to worry about that. And you don't have to worry about setting that middle one either. I don't know what I was thinking, so it'll be okay.
What are the lengths of the other ones?
7.25.
Are you guys real busy now because of bridal season?
Yeah. And
7.25.
we have a lot of orders from Kleinfeld, and
If you cut this, it should be.
it's like it all just came all at once, you know? Yeah, everything just came all at once, and then Ellen got sick. Luckily, we were like on a good.
'Cause I
We
have
had like a good
200 or something.
a nice little lull at the beginning of this week, but then she got sick, so we were ahead, and then she got sick, which is fine, you know, she can't help it, and so now we're trying to play a little catch up, but that's okay.
I know, right?
Yeah, I was
But they don't have to be
talking about this client
Right.
that I haven't heard from in a while. This stuff is coming in like crazy right now. Like, I've been waiting to get approved on samples for this one person, still waiting, and then she's gonna say, okay, now I want them, after we've been sitting on
Yeah.
it for a month. And then this person came out of the blue, I haven't heard, we were just saying, you know what, we got so much going on right now, I bet this person calls, boom, the package comes.
I mean,
Oh my God. Because I can never get anyone to schedule it. Like, you know, you're sitting home. I want work. Okay, it's not here yet. And then, and Stephanie Wolf, remember those long?
Yeah.
She's sending 20 pieces and then 100 pieces.
Right. This, you know, like
So
low range,
that's going
but, I
on.
mean, usually I
The
try to
beads
come
for
up
the
with
pearls.
And a
Right.
huge Hot Girls Pearls orders coming in. I haven't gotten the rondelles for
Okay.
your 60 pieces left to do.
Yeah.
But we're going to be doing their
Right,
fulfillment.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll go down and
Shipping
knock
out for them now too.
But I'll talk
I mean,
to Melinda about
I
it.
guess it's a matter of.
Okay, I had to go back. This one slipped out, so I just
You
had
go down
to
to 9 and you fold over too much on this side.
stick it
Right,
back in.
That's why he, you know, this side has
To the wire.
Then you're already.
It's going
you're-
to.
Yeah, too short.
And then if you're 9, then you're gonna, you know, even a quarter inch is an inch for each 4, you know?
Cause I just make sure that this is
Let's start over.
8.5 also.
The brown one's really long.
Because it's twisted.
No, because they wanna cut it 9.5 inches, but then I'm cutting off 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah, it's kinda silly.
I mean, you
So-
can't get too close. I think if you cut it off even like
Oh,
between,
maybe we need to cut it shorter then.
Yeah, like 9.
I'd say between 9 and 9 1/4.
I think we had 9 1/4 originally. What'd you do?
We don't know. We don't know what it was, cause I asked you to ask them and you were free
Oh,
to.
this is this is my call.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I
right,
thought
because for every 4 you're gaining back. If you even just cut off a quarter inch, for every 4 you're gaining back an inch, and that's a lot.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I
exactly.
believe that I think I had 9 1/4.
We have 7 1/4. Yeah, but it
Yeah.
could have been 9 1/4, but we, you know, we don't know what the original plan was.
I always stand my phone up. I don't know why.
Well, that's fine.
I feel bad for it when it's laying down.
Alright,
The twice a week my house phone rings.
so,
You have a house phone?
I never, yeah, I mean, I had a house phone with my parents or whatever, but I've had the same cell phone number since like 1999, I think. So
Yeah, me too.
everything I have, and now when I go to like the supermarket, if I forget your little reward, you know, your little card or whatever, I'm like, oh, can I put in my phone number? I don't know what phone number it's under because now I have house phone, and I'm like, oh, it's under the house number. I've only had house phone for a year and a half. You know, like nobody's called me on my parents' phone, which they don't have anymore because they moved since, I don't know, high school. You know. But yeah, my house phone rings a couple times a week. That's it. I didn't even want it, and he was like, "Wow, we're getting the cable, and might as well just get it. You have to have a house phone." I'm like, "It's FiOS. You don't have to have a house phone because guess what? If the power goes out in 8 hours, the phone's not gonna work anyway."
Right, you're paying for it.
But I guess it's not. It's a few dollars more because of the package with the internet and the cable. Without it, it's the thing would probably be like $5 less. So
I like having a house phone.
Yeah, me too.
I don't now,
So
but
I can ignore it when it rings.
yeah, I like
You see the phone come up on the TV screen and I'm not picking that
Oh,
up.
I didn't even activate that. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't.
It's Simon asking for money. Asking for passwords to Netflix.
It's time to get your own Netflix.
oh my god, that's totally me though. Like, cause between my dad and between my dad and my mom, and my stepdad, like, I have Hulu, I have Netflix, I have Showtime, HBO Go, like I have it all, and it's none of it is mine. Like I am just mooching off of all of my parents.
Yeah, I use my brother's Netflix. I don't use it that often anyway to even.
It's all the same thing, so it doesn't matter.
Listen, somebody's paying for it.
Yeah,
My
they don't
brother's got
care.
enough free stuff for me, so now I use his Netflix when I want to.
I don't have a TV like in my bedroom or anything, so I watch my iPad. So I just use that as my TV, so it's like perfect because it's all free because my parents, I mooch off
Yeah,
of
I
them.
love HBO Go and the Show to Go and
Yeah,
and you get it if you just subscribe to it with your cable package, so it's like
yeah, exactly. So like, they're not paying any extra.
right.
My dad or my mom and my stepdad just got rid of their cable altogether, and they just use. We have Apple TV, and they just use that, and it's like it's perfect. They don't have to between the antenna and that. They don't need cable.
An interesting phenomenon that I'd never live on.
Those headbands and belts that I've been seeing,
Mm-hmm.
those are really nice. Those
Oh
for
yeah. The Carolina Herrera. Yeah.
That's just for her exclusively?
Well, those ones are, but we are gonna start. She's gonna start making them like for
The general public.
yeah for Kleinfelds and everything. Yeah, they're really cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's that cause like she was getting belts from India at first,
Yes.
and they just weren't great. And
Like they're all made like this sort of way?
the belt, yeah, the ones that she makes, yeah, they're all made with wire. So they all. Have you seen the vines that she does? Like she has hair vines, and it's basically. Oh, I had one. I took it out of my bag, but it's basically like a wreath. It's just a wreath, but not in circle. You just put two combs, like a comb on either end. Eventually I'm gonna
like that
show you.
idea.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's just like you just make a vine, and it's like I said, just like the wreath. And she does that basically for the belt. So instead of putting a comb on either end, she uses ribbon and just puts the ribbon on either end, and that's the belt. It's very cool. It's just like a wire frame. And Carolina Herrera just loves it. They love the actual like wire frame part because it like molds to the body. She just loves it.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks it's so cool, and it is cool. I mean, because nobody else out there does anything like that. So, and then you can use it as a necklace. They were using it as necklace and bracelet. And
Now, what's a piece like the belt go for?
the belt, well, the ones for Carolina Herrera, I think are like $1,500.
Is that all?
I'm like, huh? That must be nice.
Whatever goes to Kleinfeld's got to be really expensive too.
Yeah, well, they asked us to up the price on the veils that we have,
They
Make
asked you to
them-
up the price?
Make them more
Yeah.
expensive.
make them more
You mean
expensive.
with more expensive materials or just say?
No, just say
Whoever heard of that?
Because the sales,
because they want it to be
the sales,
comparable with all the other stuff that they have, all the other pieces that they have in there.
Yeah.
They don't want like all their pieces to be $500,
Uh-huh.
and then have theirs come in and be $250, and they're gonna be like, everybody's gonna want that. Or
I would just
The
take I would
salespeople-
just take the profit and say, okay,
Basically-
well, I'm getting it for $250 here. I'm just gonna
But
say
I guess
$500.
I guess if it's something they're not making exclusively for them, if she's selling it like on her own website and she's selling it for $250, and then Kleinfeld's selling it for $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically-
I've before with somebody.
basically Kleinfeld's, like the salespeople didn't want to sell them because they weren't making enough commission off of it. So they just wanted more
This
money.
headpiece, well, her whole everything came from Kleinfeld, but her headpiece, Haley was a fairly, I mean, it was like $500, I want to say. Haley wore it for her communion though.
Oh.
It's really cute. And
That's a cute idea.
yeah, the oldest one, she just made it like, what, last year, 2 years ago? I don't know.
Did you wear a wreath to the bridal shower?
No. Because they're gold. I don't
Oh,
know.
you didn't have the silver one?
I don't know. No. Like none of my, like all my metal is silver, so. I did wear the other ones to the wedding. The other wedding.
Yeah, that was pretty. That photo of you with the,
I feel like my forehead, now that I look at it, I feel like my forehead looks really big in it. I don't have a big forehead. I guess just when it draws your eye up.
uh-huh.
I thought
Yeah, you have to show Eric.
What is it?
I wore the, what's the other band? Cindy band.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I was making them, I wore them to my friend's wedding. I wore that one I had.
Oh my God, did everybody love it?
Yes, everybody's asking me about it. One of my friend's girlfriends is like a hairdresser.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh my God, she's like, where did we sell headband? I was like, yeah, I don't think you're gonna buy it. In her salon. I mean, even though it's in like Mamaroneck and it's I don't think that they would.
I know everybody
spend that
always
much on
asks
the
that.
wholesale. I told them, I told her who makes it, whose piece it was, but I don't think, even whatever the wholesale is, they're probably not gonna want it.
Yeah, everybody always asks me that, like on Facebook and stuff. I'm like, you guys are on my Facebook, so I know y'all can't afford any of this. So,
What is the date on it? So many pictures on here. 7,640 pictures.
3,640?
7,000.
7,000. I
Thousand.
can't put 20 pictures on my phone. It says I run out of room.
oh my
I'm
God.
done with
Oh my
my
God, you look
exact
so
13.
pretty. Oh, I love it. It looks so good.
Doesn't it?
Oh, you look
Oh,
gorgeous.
Gosh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Would you like a model who refuses to show her teeth?
Send it. Send it. And we'll put on Facebook.
Yeah, I have 1,300 photos now,
Huh.
and I can't.
Do you have music on yours?
Yeah.
I have 1,300 songs.
That's
Oh,
you have a
I
lot of
don't-
music.
I
Yeah, I don't have a
Michael
lot.
said that's what happened.
I
is
barely
the
have music, but I have almost 8,000. I probably
So-
have more because that was just camera shots, and I probably have more on the card that are from my old phone.
There's a card with that phone too?
It's in it.
Oh.
It doesn't. Unfortunately, this is my first phone that I ever had that it doesn't come out, which annoys me. But
Yeah. Well,
um,
someone told me to upload them to iTunes, like Apple
What?
tells you.
Pictures?
Yeah.
Well, there's iPhoto.
The cloud, yeah.
iPhoto.
iPhoto.
I love iPhoto.
Yeah.
iPhoto.
And you can
Brooke always-
stream
she's like,
them.
oh,
But
take
is that
pictures for
another
me. My
app
phone
to
is out of
download
memory.
them,
I'm like,
take up more gigabytes?
Well, it'd be on the computer.
Where
It's
do you
where
want me to
keep
send
all
this
your
thing?
pictures.
Oh, okay.
Send it to
Yeah.
Erica, ERIKA.
To empty
Oh,
out
I
all
got
the
it.
pictures.
Stress.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
At me.com.
Yep.
I'm just making 30
Is
of
that how you pronounce it?
these.
Stress?
Yep.
Am
Stress.
I missing 30?
Okay.
And that should be it for all that stuff.
Yeah, we're still waiting on the wax linen and the rest of the buttons for these.
We've been waiting weeks for it.
I'm
because
hoping
even-
the wax linen. See, I told you.
And
Even
there's
when I
none
had
at all?
The last reads that I had, the 17 or whatever, you were waiting for it even with those. I had those for almost 2 weeks. Just waiting.
Yeah, May 2nd.
And-
I got the order. You got plenty of time. It's due May 20th, and here we are. It's May what?
Yeah, but you knew you were getting it because before I even took the other ones home,
You talking about the bracelets? I'm talking about the leather bracelets.
yeah. I mean, you had to know they were that order was coming in regardless of when you got it because even when I took those other wreaths home that I just brought back on Friday, I had them for almost 2 whole weeks. And when I left with them, you said, "Oh, we're waiting for."
We're still waiting.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I know it is.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish this little trio up. I think you guys kind of got the gist of it. It's just repetition. It's just the same thing.
I think it'd be worth it to experiment with making those crystal pieces. So.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that, like, wasn't there somewhere? See, these two have 4. So they would just be different.
Just the top ones have 4?
It appears so. Oh, and then there's one by itself. So there's
Yeah,
4
I
Yeah,
trios
yeah.
and a single.
I feel like there's
Mhm.
random added ones to fill in, or
Yeah, just to fill in, like,
Okay.
just to fill in. Up here, though, it does start out a little
Which-
different. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. But then the rest of them, it's just 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
But
Straight
even
across.
that one random one, you
Yeah,
can
that
always,
you can add as
you
you
can-
go
Yeah.
around with the crystals as you're attaching them.
Yeah, that one random one
Mhm.
is not. But like
Yeah,
you,
that might be worth trying,
right? Like these are 4,
Jody.
and then 3 and 3 and 3 and
Just
3.
keep it quiet. She doesn't want to voice on that.
No,
I hate
Just
the voice on
thinking.
the thing.
Yeah.
it's ticking through my brain.
Yeah,
sorry.
because it's like you're busy whipping up those Courtney branches, this would be like, yeah, whip up a bunch of these and.
And then I'm just going to show you, like, to finish it off, you do the very last one is a trio. And it's really easy. You just put the trio on and lock it down. And what I always do, here, I'll put the trio on. So you put the trio down. And just kind of squish it up there to hide that, to hide the little nub, the twist nub.
On the last, that's 4 too. 4 as well, I should say.
See, I'm so nervous with everybody watching.
I'm not watching.
She's watching your back.
Watching my back. She's got my back. So I just lock it down like that, and then I go one, and I wrap it around one time under it, and then I go above it. So then I wrap it in between there, like that. And then that's where I cut it off, and I just, because I feel like it gives it a little bit, you don't want that edge right down there, so. But it's pretty easy. Oh. And then squish up. There you go.